That voice? Huh? What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How did you manage to slip by the mob's lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Well, I come straight here though. The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come from where I could leave, you know. The security systems are the bar, top notch. My boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Dad, I'm worried about you. First I hear you were at the bank, then I found out you disappeared, and now you show up with all those bandages? Are you fine? What happened at the bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. Medications make me feel everything more intensely. Almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lunches they give to any white knight they found. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet, without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your running mine right now. It's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet and no alcohol. Alright, coming right up. There seems to be in a bit of pain. Let me make sure I can give her something sweet that doesn't have alcohol in it. You betcha. Yay, she's okay. Yay. Oh, what's a good one? We wanna give her like a really soft, sweet one. Yeah, probably a blue fairy. I mean, I'd give her a moon blast, but that requires. I don't want to give her a Brantini. Nah, okay, yeah, blue fairy it is. Oh, I'm so happy that she's okay. Oh, that's wrong. I'm so sorry. I messed it up. Just give me an extra minute. I know you're in a lot of pain. Here you go, sweetie. Careful. Yay! This helped me calm down a bit. So, what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. Ow. I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. Whoa, it was probably Gil! Oh my god, it was probably Gil! It's gotta be Gil. Cause, you know, Gil would do that. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What? Nothing, you just sound, cheerful. I'm alive, why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am, talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine, I'm totally fine. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. Okay. It doesn't contain alcohol, so maybe we're okay? I'm kind of with Bartender Jill on this one. Like, should we really cover this? I mean, it is sobering at least, I guess. Cheers. So, How were things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots, but then, sorry for asking all that, it was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it, it's just the analgesic, my brain, that's a hard word for me to say, apparently. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. You alright? I'm fine. Didn't you just go the other way? Okay, that's okay. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know. I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's still in shock. Yeah. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please? Alright. I'll go and take my break now. Oh, well, that was quick. That was a fast one. I could have kept that in last episode, but I just, I just wanted to say episode. But apparently not anymore, that's okay. The cheerful stuff. Cheerful good. Woo! Hope everything's alright. Hey Jamie. Jamie? Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. You're right. You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. You say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to go to the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient. Or is my cat. No apartments in my building are being inspected today. I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. A gut punch for Jamie. Wonder why he's distracted. Has it got something to do with the Gilly boy? Or maybe, just maybe, has to do with him being an assassin. I thought when someone ordered the gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? I mean, in theory, yeah. Gil's the only one that paid attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns, but it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it? Yep. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. Whoa, excuse me. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be at the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to stop someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in that way of the building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not gonna be the one dealing with those. The bounty part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justification for killing people though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill the bad reasons like those. Let's change the subject here. I'll have something better if you don't mind. Sure. Alright. Bitter. You want a bitter drink? Oh, yeah, let's give him the patented Red Comet Suplex. Sorry if I am now quieter. I have moved away from my mic because I am dying, and also my chair is uncomfortable at the moment, and so I have remedied that. Here. Ah, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrition per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I also managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. But, no, don't worry about it. Well, I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking the human life thing. Knowing you killed people and are talking to me here. It's kinda weird. Reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. Couldn't wrap my hand around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Ah yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were to hide the blood stains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour or wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that organization ever paid was on James's head. Police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? Yeah. I'd watch that. So, there were no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate their organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trip? You could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. Oh no, Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Ooh, his voice is harder than I expected. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard that such a thing exists. I'm glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. The story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer. You got it. My throat is also dry. Can I somehow take a drink and do this at the same time? We're gonna, it's an experiment. This is, but probably at theirs though. My god, trying to get this freaking cap off with one hand is much harder than you would imagine. I did it, here you go. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take use of the word kill and just try the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. Interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, it's one of the most reputable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I have to keep an eye on the girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked about him so much. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss in Gillian! Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. I say it out loud, I feel like I would just tempt fate. Let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face on that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. Oh.